Hey, what's good, guys? This is Leon Fresh here. I'll be going over a game that I just had where it was really heavy, where my team pretty much fed like pretty much all game and had to solo carry as the ADC Kayle. Except my jungler and support, they were pretty good. They weren't as bad as the top and mid, which we're feeding. So I guess this also tells you this is also going to be kind of instructive about what to do in that scenario when you have like these feeding teammates and how to get them in the right track. So the important thing I feel in that scenario is also not to get tilted yourself that they're feeding and like, oh crap, all the I need to carry the game. Don't feel like so pressured like that. Instead, just focus on your own game and don't ever say anything bad, say anything negative. Always keep it positive. That is if you want to win, of course, because negativity would lead to losses. So on this side, especially with Morgana, it's really easy to try and invade. So just go to this try as soon as possible, and yeah, go invade like this, and then ward this bush here. So we get one customer flash. The Fizz led over there. I mean, okay, I missed capturing that, but the Fizz went first in front of Morgana. That's why we didn't get anything. Only got a flash, which is better than nothing. So yeah, it's Kayle ADC with TP, right? I do this because I think Kayle has a range disadvantage, a little bit of a range disadvantage against a lot of ADCs. Only 25 though, but that's why I banned Caitlyn, because there's too much of a range disadvantage there. So and there's a downtime of E. When your E is down, then you can't farm. So that's been really like the downside to Kayle ADC. And also, like, if you have supports that really want to go in like fresh Blitzcrank and your E is down and they land a good hook, not knowing that, then it's definitely not good. Okay, he healed to save his partner, so that's a really well played. And nearly die here. Holy shit, the damage is insane. It was unexpected, that gen damage. But I have TP, so not in the most danger here of losing the lane. So TP gives you a second chance, like if you screw up the lane, and it's very likely that you can screw up the lane. Okay, let me just replay that as a token to Morgana, outplaying the Karma. Yeah, like I was saying, there's a really high chance because there's 4 heroes in bot lane, so it's very highly likely that you're gonna screw up the matchup. So that's one of the reasons I take TP. It gives you a second chance back into lane. Alright, let me just focus on myself actually, and get rid of the vision. So bring up the scoreboard as well. Alright, Vayne got a first kill on that, so that's good start. But yeah, the Fizz is gonna die. So pretty much back to myself. I think I could have got the Karma if I went for her actually, but I was just scared about like retaliation. but you know, that was just my bad. I really could have killed Karma there. And she had to go back now because she's got no mana. So it was really my bad there. That could have killed Karma, but I guess I was just a little bit out of position as well to get the catch. But it was definitely like, I think it was going to be like a 90% chance that I would get a kill on her if I just went for her and not being afraid of Jin. So down on CS now because of this Fiesta. With bot lane as well, you really sometimes got to do your best not to get your tower pushed in like this as well. So yeah, lucky they went back instead of poking me even more, which could be even more annoying. And I missed the cannon, which feels really bad, and I can't get that CS. So off to a shabby start because of the Fiesta. But Morgana got a kill, so I guess it was alright. So Annie's already 2-0, 2-1, Fizz fed. But like I said, just try and focus on yourself. You know, screw other players. Just try to get fed as much as you can. That's how you gotta, you know, play these games as Kayle. So yeah, Spell Thieves and Refillable start now. I get with boots. I'm playing Cryptomancy as well, but I'm not getting much value from it this game, I think, because they have kind of annoying champions to trade against. Still getting a little bit of value from it, so it's better than nothing. So J4 wants to come bot and gank and try to get us ahead, which ended up being a really smart play by him. I got a stopwatch by accident. Gotta always remember to edit my runes and get Biscuit instead. Would have been much better in lane if I had Biscuits. I don't know, did he have flash up? Fortunately Morgana died. Try to position yourself down here so she can't escape. She had no flash. Jin had flash, but he couldn't flash anywhere, I guess. Well, I also had my flash, so I would have just traded back my flash for flash. Because I went up right next to him, so he couldn't have an escape path. So that was an easy double kill for me, and you see the rest of my team isn't doing so good. 1-2 Vayne and 0-3 Fizz right now. So like realistically, it's like this game's up to me to carry. And carry I shall show you how. So I'm really ahead now. Like these kills just made me so ahead. So this is one of the good things about bot lane. Yeah, let's say one of the pros about bot lane is that like you're not expected to roam, so Kayle needs the early farming time, and that's the really good, like that's a really positive side of being bot lane as an ADC. So you have the time to farm, like if the lane goes well anyway, and this time the lane went pretty well, pretty smooth. So usually Jin is pretty tough for Kayle because he outranges me. And it's really bad CSing, I don't know. That was really bad. Like, if I could slap myself in the face, then I would, for that, like, horrible CSing. I guess I just wanted to get these creeps off my tower, but yeah, that wasn't a good way to do it. Alright, a lot better CSing now. There, I got all the creeps this time. But it was unexcusable how bad my CSing was that previous wave. Morgana's really hot, so I flashed in for that. Could have killed him. He didn't flash, I guess. But J4 wanted to follow up this play. I wonder why they didn't just leave. I think they just wanted to think to have the wave. They're just greedy for it. So J4 went in, and I gave him all tank the turret. Unfortunately, I ran out of mana. Fortunately, I'm out of mana, so I can only melee him, melee her. I mean. Until I got my mana back. So that's a 0-4 Fizz, guys. I don't know how you can go 0-4 as Fizz, but yeah. This is sort of a toxic games that I get myself into a lot these days, you know. But this game, fortunately, I was able to carry. Mainly thanks to Jarvan getting bot lane ahead. So yeah, like I said, that was one of the good sides if you have a, if you have 2 CC, like support is CC and jungle is CC, then you can get some good, nice kills off in bot lane because there's 2 people, 2 enemies. So here I've completed Nash's and I'm going to TP flank, but Morgana is really oblivious and she farms. So she flashed just to try to get in, but still given how farmed I am, this Nash's, it's just too good. She should have flashed earlier, but you can see I pretty much won onto them without a sweat. As soon as you get Nash's, that's a huge power spike, guys. I don't know, what item is he going first? Oh, he's going the Ghost Blade. So he hasn't got the Ghost Blade yet, and you'll see that this power spike is insane. That I'm able to one on two both of them. And Morgana showing up, she barely did anything. So yeah, it's pretty much a 1-on-2 bot. So, but yes. So you gotta be aggressive sometimes as Kayle, especially if you have TP and you can flank like this, and you're ahead. So definitely do that. Fortunately, she gets. She tried a luck there to no avail. I gave her ult because I wasn't gonna use it anyway. It was a wasted ult for sure though. Just to say to them that I mean business, I guess. Yeah, the tower is really I don't know. I don't know what happened to the tower. I guess it was because it was always getting pushed in. So I guess it was due to that roam as well that he got pushed in again. But like I said, try to do your best to try and avoid getting it pushed in. Try to push as much as possible as Kayle, I think, in bot lane. Easier said than done, of course. But I'm pretty fed right now, so. So I can get a turret back easily. And I don't care if you want to fight, so I just flash in. And they didn't want to fight that, so yeah. Flash ult, you know. Like, I'm going beast mode on these guys. Like, if my support wasn't, like, was some engaged support, then it would have been 3 kills. Like, if it was Leona, I think. Because Morgana didn't do anything again there, but yeah. Morgana's, you know, pretty good anyway, so. Just not the you know, the previous fight where she stood under the turret and had to flash, and I had to one onto Jin and Karma. What did I get from these? Travel size elixir. That's actually really good. 25 AP. They got Annie, so got some revenge kill. She's 7-2 guys, and Sejuani's 4-0. Their bot lane is not doing so hot because of me, I guess. And our jungler. So I'm just gonna farm up even more. My farm's really bad. Don't know. Because all the fiesta that went on, I guess, I had to always back and stuff, so I missed out on a lot of farm. So that's the downside of bottom, is that sometimes there's a lot of fiesta going on, and you can't farm as much. So there's definitely pros and cons, and I think I prefer mid to bot. Because a lot of the times you get supports that think you're just trolling as well. And that's probably the reason why I don't do so well. A lot of the times. Can't get anything there, so I try to get them to go to the dragon. That's a free kill. Yeah, so that's an important pickup. If we get this Infernal, then we're pretty set. But as you'll see, it's gonna be hard. I don't know, like... These guys showed up too late. And I die here. It's like, getting in my face. But trust, you know, 2-6 Vayne and 1-4 Fizz to do anything anyway. But at least he got like the shutdown on it. So that gave him hope to get back in the game, I guess. So, and I have no idea why they didn't get the dragon. Why is that? No, they couldn't. Not enough DPS. But I complete my Rage Blade 17 minutes in, and this gives me like a big power spike. Definitely a huge power spike. And the reason why I get Rage Blade second is because I want to skip Hurricane. And usually if I build Hurricane, I build it after I build it after the Rage Blade. The reason being, like, the Rage Blade gives you too much of a power spike, and you need it to, you know, you need the early power spike in this meta, especially in this season. So we definitely want to contest that, but we can't because there's no Vayne. So I definitely wanted to go, even though it's 4 and 5, but I guess it wasn't a good call because of how low, like how much they fed, I guess. So I had this Rage Blade. 4 and 5 wouldn't be out of reason. So, but they didn't want to do it. Jin has only one item over me, so. Now we can only hope to defend. As ADC, I guess you gotta stick with your team, which is one of the reasons why TP isn't as effective. But I still find it better than heal, because it is a very good spell for late game. It could mean the difference between a victory or a defeat, just having teleport in the late game. We noticed they were isolated, so we go in. I don't know what to focus when there's so many freaking tanks in that bear, but I was still able to get karma at the end there. I really didn't know what to focus, mainly because of the bears in the way as well. And I had ult, so if I just like ran away, that wouldn't get anything done as well. So I was pretty much left to die there. I don't know. But it was still worth it. I got 2 for 1, so still worth it for me. And right now I get QSS. I think I got stunned there. That's why I like. Yeah. Someone's coming after Vayne, so you have to make this play. I think I got stunned there by Annie, so that's why I get the QSS straight away. I was like, I'm not putting up with this. Definitely, like, you know, you don't want Annie to do the full combo on you. If you do, yeah, you're screwed. So as soon as she stuns, you QSS and you ult yourself, so she can't do a full combo. And name me another champion, like another ADC who can do that. Maybe only Xayah can QSS and ult. But yeah, there's not many champions that, you know, can escape a full combo, I think. Well, they need a dash, I guess, right? You can get away with a dash. But yeah, the ability to ult yourself, preventing all further damage is, you know, it's kind of rare to come by, so one of the trumps of Kayle ADC. So Vayne's able to solo Jin, given, you know, their CS and like the amount of kills they have, I guess. So QSS and ult myself, very easy. But the bear's attacking me somehow. The bear gets me while like it's like so powerful, and I got stuck on the terrain. So yeah, the terrain of J4's ult, like I couldn't attack for a good while. So I pin Baron and surely they go for it. Because I have TP up. So luckily they get Garen off of that. So yeah, this is why I get TP, right? If it was a kill, like it wouldn't be as game changing as this as well. They wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't TP there. And there, I should have altered Vayne. But usually, like when I'm in a sticky situation, I don't really want to ult other people, and that was a sticky situation. So I don't know, like I should have done it though, Like it was just a mistake. I didn't know he would die from Karma though. Like I was like, what the hell? You died from support. But to be fair, Jin was also ulting him. So, but it was a sticky situation. Luckily, Jarvan comes to the rescue. So the Annie, like when it stunned me, I QSS and ult myself. That was so good, right? And here I sell my swiftness boots and I go for the Lich Bane. And you notice that Fizz died again in bottom. And you notice that I actually sold my Berserker Squeeze and got Rage Blade as a power spike, and then I just used normal boots back then. So I think that's quite a good idea actually, is to sell your boots, your enhanced T2 boots, and get, look how much damage I do, just half his mana, just Q and 1 auto. So I think I sold my boots and got Lich Bane because I had no money. If I were to you know, not sell the boots, I wouldn't have had the money. So, but I think this was a mistake because I move a lot slower than if I had boots. So I should have been patient. But I know that the power spike here is really important as well, so that's why I chose to go with the Lich Bane. It's not that important. Well, it is important actually because I still had Baron, but the thing is we couldn't do much with this Baron. Given that they couldn't split, I could have split, but then there wouldn't be an ADC like covering their asses. So the thing is I had to be with them, I think, in this game. I couldn't just split myself because they weren't farmed enough to fight. So they needed me with them. I flashed there and I thought, you know, I could have killed her, but no. That was just a waste of flash. Oh, was that me or... I think it was Jarvan flashing. I don't know if that was me. So yeah, if I don't split, they can pretty much wave clear. But we'll try and get one tower with this Baron anyway. It dives in for some reason, and I don't know what to do in this situation. So I chose to tank the Annie, I guess. That's what I chose to do. I couldn't do much with this like chaos going on without an ult. But I was a bit greedy here. Chose to get the creep. And then Annie just flashed in. I was like, what the hell, you still had your ult? I mean, you still had your ult and you still had a flash? Holy shit, right? That was really unexpected. I think she did an ult. Like, the bear was remaining from her ult. So yeah. I pressed QSS when she banned me, and that time it didn't like get rid of a stun because she didn't ready her stun with the bear, I think. So when J4 dived that, like I really didn't know what to do there because there was like we were just zoned from doing anything from the tower, so I was killing the tower and then Annie showed up to, you know, to cut me off, and I got pretty low from Annie, so I couldn't follow up and I had no ult. But here's a free kill. Oh, and I also go Lich Bane because I need, and I also get my Swifties back because I need the movement speed to get away from Garen, and because there's 2 tanks as well. I didn't get notice that I didn't get Hurricane because there's 2 tanks. If there's 2 tanks in the way, then your Hurricane isn't going to go anywhere, right? If they're just blocking and there's like no range from their squishies, and then you get 2 tanks in your face, then your Hurricane won't do anything. That's why I try to get as much damage as possible. You try to sneak a kill on Jhin, and Vayne did really good here. I just flashed on Annie and ulted myself because I really wanted to secure that kill. Okay, and that's pretty much it, I guess. And then there's free Baron after that, leading us to a win. So we got all dragons in the end, and wait, they got all the dragons in the end, didn't they? So I pretty much carried a game where we had no trades, and my team was feeding. To be fair, later like Fizz and Vayne started to play a lot better rather than just feed, so that's good. Leandry's is a good consideration against tank compositions, but like I prefer movement speed and realize to like kite them like even better. So I have a lot of movement speed with Swifties, Lich Bane, and then I can serve them a Receptor. So that's really awesome against like tanks that want to get up in your face. Joe forced a really nice fight. I nailed that, and he chose to go after. See now, Annie chose to go after someone else because she knows she can't like mess with me anymore because I have QSS, right? And if she went after someone else, she became a free kill. I gave Jarvan ult before, I think, as well, when he was diving. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this game, and I didn't get to showcase much of my movement speed from my items here, but you just have to, like, you know, believe me that it's really the way to go against this comp. You can also get Predator build. I go Predator build against like dive heavy champions, like if there's a Kha'Zix or something like a Pantheon, then I prefer Predator build because you need the instant dash. But against Garen, who's gonna try to chase you, like chasing champions like Warwick, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think speed is the way to go. Speed and realize. Pretty good build for that reason. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this game. I'll show you the statistics from this as well. How much did I get from the Cryptomancy? 500. Okay, not the best, but still pretty good. Gives you nice items as well. So, and Vayne did a lot of damage this game as well, so he made up for his shocking early game. Must have been because I just barely beat his damage. Mostly because he was up against Garen, who he could hit a lot and do a lot of health damage against. And this was my stats from Get Good, my ADC. So my ADC that game was really high carry, like nearly 300% carry. And mid I do better at carrying overall. So, but bottom is still pretty good at A. Mainly because the supports don't know how to lane with me, most likely, as well. Alright, so that's your Kayle ADC gameplay carrying hard, losing game. And I hope you enjoy that. Peace out, guys. Stay tuned for the next one.